I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap.
What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here of the Austin FC Manager Career Mode. And today we are kicking off our episode with some action in the MLS as we're back here in Salt Lake City as we're taking on the Real Salt Lake Ball Club, who right now have conceded 31 goals, by far the worst in MLS. Going up against the best team right now that's scoring goals left and right, and that would be us, Austin FC. As Austin FC in action here today, and of course, see if we can, of course, continue our dominance in the league. As you see, Real Salt Lake right now in 15 matches. Currently only have 5 points. They are 0-5-10, and right now they are looking like the worst team in the league, and of course the worst team in the Western Conference right now. And of course today we're going to try to do our best to, of course, hop on board here, and of course make their time out on the pitch here a little more worse. As you see, Ruben there, their top scorer with 6 goals there for them right now this season. But yeah, of course, manager Javier Morales is, ready to go here today. He's actually going to start quite a few second and a couple of third string guys in today's matchup here. I mentioned this before in the last couple of episodes, especially last episode, that we're going to start swapping in more of our younger youth academy players that we've been brought up from the last 2 seasons, especially in this season. And of course, we're going to get them involved and playing in today's game here. Of course, we could sacrifice, some points, as we do have the lead right now in the MLS West. Of course, we are fighting for a supporters shield again, but we're also too, I want to get some work in here for those younger players that don't too often get a chance to play. Ryan Hardy, 22 goals, 15 assists. Of course, he's been on fire, continuing for the second straight year as our goal leader. There you see his numbers there, 22 goals in 12 matches. As we take a look at here at the assist leaders as well, and of course we got a couple of guys there as our assist leaders there, and more of the there you see some of the top scorers there. You see, there you go, our assist leaders, and majority of those are Austin FC players. And like I said, doing a great job spreading the ball around, helping each other out, helping each other score, and get a chance to be on the leaderboard here when it comes to goals and assists. There's the clean sheets as well as the yellow cards for the season so far here. And of course, we'll take a look at some of the players with some red cards as well. And like I said, this should be a quick game here for us. Like I said, Real Salt Lake has not been playing too well as of late. And so now we're going to see what we can do. Now, their last matchup was a home match here where they ended up losing to the Vancouver Whitecaps in a close game, 3-2. As the Whitecaps, of course, stuck in there the last final minutes of the game to score that third goal, and unfortunately took away points there for Real Salt Lake to keep it tied. So we'll see, make sure we don't have that happen to us, as we'll see we get pickpocketed there by Real Salt Lake. And of course, Real Salt Lake, they're going to have to do a great job here of moving the ball here, as well as trying to score as quickly as they can. And Stewart does make a nice save there for us. And now we'll see an opportunity now here as Davis loses track of the ball there for Real Salt Lake. But Real Salt Lake here, really in the first 10 or so minutes of this game, they were doing a pretty good job here of getting good opportunities to make attacks. There you see again another great save there from Stover, which kind of made me a little concerned at times. As you take a look here and see a nice cross there, Hardy tried to slam that one in the net, and then a block there as Dew Slip there is able to make the save. As try to get that header, as Dunn just could not get a hold of all of that, as that one is going to go over the crossbar. And so far, no score yet in today's matchup here. So almost 30 minutes in, no one has scored. So of course, it got me concerned, as here we are playing the worst team in the league, and it's going to take us a half hour, seems like, or more, if to be honest here, to score a goal. And they've been doing a great job attacking us as opposed to us attacking them. As you see here, Rubio there finds Mendez. Mendez blasts that one. Oh no, he keeps it in bounds, and then Stuver has to make sure he does not get it. Try in that little pocket there. A chance of scoring a goal. And there you see again another save there. So it's still now, as you go in the second half, it's now 0-0. And like I said, Real Salt Lake, they had to do a better job here of trying to score a goal or try to attack us. And there you see Ryan Hardy finally getting the chance excuse me, score the first goal of today's game, as it's 1-0 here in Real Salt Lake. So nice job, nice movement of the ball, finding its way with a nice shot there, and getting that goalkeeper to stretch out and try to get that ball, but unfortunately going to find its home in that back of that net, and that's going to put us up by a goal here now. So now with a close game like this, usually teams that are pretty not doing so well, we score on them. It seems like they somehow find a way to get themselves back in this ball game here and try to tie it up, and still 3 points from us. Can't let that happen here, as we try to move this one here. And we'll see a chance now. Oh, come on. Play a little deep there in the box. Ryan Hardy now passes on to Verdog. Verdog here has it. He's looking. He's going to go ahead and set up a shot. He's going to get that one blocked. Nice play from Austin, or I should say from Real Salt Lake's defense there. And now here they are, now trying to counterattack here. And Mendez has it. Can we get to him? And he's going to get any help. And Lima is there to get the ball. Nice save there from him. As he's helping us out there. And again, just trying to do our best here to get any kind of shot we can, because excuse me, Real Salt Lake just being really sticky on us, and of course they doing a great job of again the attack on us. As it looks like they don't have the numbers just yet, but Austin here trying to make sure nobody. Thank goodness somebody was down the middle there. As that could have been a really bad shot there for us to do anything with. And now we'll see that Silva will get the ball back for Real Salt Lake. And so we got about another 15 minutes or so. Or actually, another 5 minutes or so. 2 extra minutes of stoppage here. And so we have a 1-0 lead here. Oh my goodness, guys, come on, we got to play a better. We got to be a better job there defensively there. As they're able to slip in the back, and now just kind of trying to make a save. Stuver gets there, and talk about a close game. As Real Salt Lake really is putting the scare on us there. I think we got a little too comfortable, and for whatever reason, we were just not being aggressive there. Maybe because of the combination of players that we had, maybe we didn't necessarily have our, we obviously didn't have our normal starting 11 out there. We did mix it up a little bit, but nonetheless, still the objective is to be aggressive, make shots, and of course we only got one goal, as we end up leading this one and end up winning this one 1-0. So as you take a look at the numbers of the game here, possession-wise, almost pretty even there. Of course, tackling there, pretty much a push, 12 apiece. They did tackles 1. They did beat us by 5 or 5-1 there, or 5-4 there. But I think overall performance-wise, a little bit slow. Like I said, we had a few guys out there that normally don't get to start on a regular basis, but they were doing their best to see what they can do here. Would have been a tragic loss, but it would have been kind of, if anything, more embarrassing if we did lose this match. But we got through it, and there you see Stover is your player of the match with his saves there, and of course a great performance there from him. Like I said, first half they were doing a hell of a job of attacking us, and that's what made me really, really nervous. I'm like, okay, we got to score some goals here. We cannot. There's too much of that of them attacking us on our defensive third and making us, do, more work than usual. And of course, defense kept letting them slip in the backfield there, and I'm like, ugh, that is not going to be so good for us. Stover is being asked to be considered being, or he's at least there's a team out there wanting his services there. So there you see the number there, $1.4 million for his services as a transfer here. And to be honest, I don't think we're going to end up, we're not going to do that. Millowbrook, you're not getting him. We're going to keep him right here a little bit longer as we're still trying to develop our youth academy players here for the time being. So now we head off to the Great White North as we head to Vancouver. Taking on Whitecaps, who, like I said, mentioned before, they did beat Real Salt Lake 3-2. Right now in 16 matches, they are 5-1-10 with 16 points, and of course they are in 8th place, just outside looking into the Western Conference playoff picture here. And of course they have recently lost to LAFC as they lose that 1-2-1 at home. Now, of course, every time we go to seems like anytime we go up to, or actually, literally every time we go to Vancouver, just something weird happens to scoring. They score some crazy goals, especially shots outside the box, and I don't know why our defense cannot stop those bullets, those shots there from them. But nonetheless, we cannot take, not take this team seriously. I always say that every single time we come up here, but just the weirdest things happen. I think with the exception of the last time we came up here, we we always usually give up a goal. We end up scoring on ourselves or whatever, basically scoring on our own selves and giving them a goal. I don't know why it happens, but it seems like it does. So we're gonna try to do our best not to have that happen here today, as we'll see. Chance here. Oh, nice save there. It's the defense there, and it looks like we might end up getting a yellow card here. Hopefully it's just gonna be a warning, which it was, as Ryan Hardy and Austin here now trying to, of course, be a little more aggressive here, as they were not too aggressive there in that game there against Real Salt Lake. And Ryan Hardy gets another goal there. Nice job there from Hardy, as he gets our first goal here 5 minutes into this game, compared to over a half hour, almost an hour in the last game there against Real Salt Lake, who, by the way, like I said, by far the worst team in MLS, points and overall giving up goals, and even record wise on the table here. And we were only able to conjure up a goal against them. So if that tells you anything, man, that was not our game. But Whitecaps here, we were able to score a goal, and so let's keep this going. 24 goals in 14 matches here for Ryan Hardy. As like I said, scores in around the 5-minute mark there. Let's see here. Whitecaps now. Torres, gets the ball taken away from there. Nice slide tackle there. Fans looking for a call, but I don't think they're going to get it. Now Hardy here on the attack gets the Reds. Reds has it. Reds going in here. He's going to make a shot here to get a goal, and he's going to get his first goal of the day, as he's able to put up one of his own. Nice job there for Rodney, one of our corner pieces here since the very beginning of this series, as he finds his way, getting himself a goal. It's now 2-0. Whitecaps are down, and we got to try to continue making a strong attack against them here in Vancouver. Like I said, weird things will be happening up here when we face them here. And so, see here. Nice job there as we take that ball away from White, and now Rodney has it. He's going to give it to Hardy. Hardy by himself. He's going to go one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he gets his second goal here today. Nice job, as they makes it now 3-0. Defense of ours, that midfield is getting a lot more strong. I'm loving how we're actually, just using different combinations of guys here. And what I've seen so far here, they are very good. Good midfield that we got right now. I'm not saying we're the best midfield out there, but I think we're at least in the top 5 when it comes to midfielders there, as they're very confident and doing a great job here of getting the ball, fighting for it, and helping out the defense as much as they possibly can. Now Torres here goes on the attack. Franco here trying to get to it, as we'll see Vite there will shoot, and that'll be a nice save there from Stover, as they're going for that header. Wanderers makes a nice stop, as now they'll try to set up something here outside the box. And Wanderers, nice job there. Now he picks it up from Glud, and now Wanderers on the attack, taking his time here. Wanderers still has the football here. Hasn't passed it just yet. And of course, his dribbling game has gotten better as well, as he's now here going to shoot. He's going to score there. Nice job, as he stays with it, and that's going to be goal number 4. Compared to Wanderers from last season to this season, he did such a great job here of developing as a player, as he didn't have the best dribbling skills. He would lose the ball. He wasn't doing that great of job of defending, or kind of just boxing out guys with the ball. He still has trouble with that from time to time, but I've noticed he's gotten better with it here, and it seems like he's a lot more confident with himself on the pitch. As there you see here, scoring a goal, and we're hoping that he'll be one of our future goal leaders here in Austin. As Lima there, nice job there. Now here trying to push the ball, as he's going to push this one up there. That's going to go to Reds. Reds has it. Reds looking for somebody in the box. He's going to, oh, good look at that. Wanderers just basically just walks it right into the net there. Nice job. It's now 5-0 here for Austin as they do a great job putting up the points there. Nice, great job, great effort there from this team. As again, showing what they can do here on the pitch. And Wanderers just right there. And goalkeeper, no, it was already too late. Goalkeeper, he looked over there and realized, oh crap, there's somebody there. Yeah, green and black jerseys there, and I don't have any help at all. So now we'll see here as we're now just getting over the 30 to the, over a little over the 30-minute mark here, scoring 5 goals, and looks like now, oh, Vancouver could be on the attack here, making their goal of their own. It's nice save. As now Torres here has another shot there, gets this one there, and that shot's gonna be blocked as well. So now they're gonna get a corner there, and Stuber there makes a great save. And now Austin here is trying to do their best to get this one out of that defensive third and go up here and try to see if they can, of course, extend this lead that they're on right now. 5-goal lead here in Vancouver. And it shoots in. That one's going to be blocked. Nice job. And now we go into the second half. Wanderers now has the football. Pacing himself very well here. Wanderers here, shoots there. All outside the box. Hits off the crossbar. And goes back into possession here now. Vancouver here now trying to transition quickly as they make a push here to try to score. Vancouver here taking their time, working their way into the box. That, of course, going to be stopped. Nice save there from Stuver. As that is going to be out of bounds. And not a good situation there for Vancouver. As, of course, we did bring in one of our backups. Bringing in a few backups here in this game. As you'll see here, Wanderers now here pushes this one there to Hardy. Hardy loses it, but Pereira gets it back. Now Baker here shoots and scores there. And again, he has developed as well, doing a great job here, especially with the protecting of the ball and trying to finish strong here. He does a great job there finishing that one off as he gets his first goal here today. And now that extends the lead now here for Austin. And that's another great shot there. And it leads to now 6-0 here in Vancouver. As the fans are trying to do their best to get Whitecaps back in this ball game here. As now we'll see here, Pereira has it. Pereira here, he's losing some steam here. He's looking for somebody to get this ball to, but cannot really find nobody. But doing an excellent job there of pivoting around, boxing out. Now going on the attack here. Oh, he tries to shoot that one, but it's going to be shot, and Wanderers is going to get the goal. Nice job there. As Wanderers setting himself up right there in the middle of the box, called for it. And see Pereira there shoots this one here. It's going to be blocked. All right, he does. I thought it was going to be a block. I thought it was a block shot that happened just to go right near Wanderers, but no, he actually passes it back to Wanderers there, and he get a goal. Getting to the final minutes here. He's got 2 extra minutes of stoppage here. Now looking to see what they're going to do here. Wanderers has it at the top of the box. Looking away, working the ball in the net, in the box, and finds Ryan Hardy. Great shot there from Hardy as he'll get another goal. It's now 8-0 with not much time left here for Austin FC as they make another great goal here and having another beautiful finish here, getting another shutout. Nice little clean sheet here for them. As I think the final minutes of this one here, final whistle should be coming up here very quickly here as we see a substitution being made. And Austin looking for that final whistle. That's right. There it is right there. Final whistle. And we get the victory there. Win this one here 8-0 here in Vancouver. 4 attempts, 3 goals there for Wanderers, as he will be our player of the match. Great job there from him. And like I said, doing a great job here stepping up. This is his second full year playing on the first team. And he's done a great job showing us his abilities there, what he can do. So great job there from him, as we are very proud of our boys going up there into the Great White North there of Vancouver and pulling off a win. Ryan Hardy, 3 goals, 1 assist. Actually, they named him player of the game or player of the match, but I have to say Wanderers is that player of the match. He had 3 goals, 1 assist as well, and his goals were actually pretty exciting goals there. I'd definitely have to say. So, in my book, I think Wanderers is in my book, he's the player of the game or player of the match. Take a look at the numbers there, of course, for Whitecaps. Not much to say about that, as they were pretty much shown the door there pretty quickly, as we did a great job there of not letting them have too much say so about the game, how it was going to be played. Now, right now, we're taking a look at some of our youth academy guys here. We got quite a few good developments here. We see a couple guys jumping up 2 points. Some like him, jumping up to 5, which is always excellent to see here. And I'm really impressed with some of our players here. There you see, wow, I was a little over 10. Wow. Or actually, no, 11. Blanco, one of our center mids there. I'm really happy to see that be the case there for him. But yeah, a lot of these guys here will probably be seen here very, very soon after this transfer window here. After we get, do a little house cleaning here, get rid of some of these players that some teams are wanting us to, or making suggestions for, if they want us to give up. And like I said, if there are some players there that got a chance to play overseas and play international football, in another country, somewhere anywhere in Europe, England, Spain, Germany, we're going to give them that chance there. Right now, I believe we don't have anybody on or looking or asking for a new, negotiate a contract. So everybody's contracted with us, so we don't have to worry about that at all. But like I said, I'm willing to move guys, especially if it's time for them to kind of move on and go to the next stage. We're definitely having them on a transfer list, and we'll see how that goes. But so far, I think right now, we maybe have 1 or 2 spots open from the players we've sold already for the this current transfer window that we're in right now. So let's get to the final game of today's episode here, and we'll get into see what we can do as we're back home. And we're getting ready to actually not the final game here, the third game of today's episode. We actually have 4 games or 4 matches will be involved here, but the third one is of course be back here at home against the Houston Dynamo, as they are currently in 5th place right now in the West with 22 points. Their last match was of course against LAFC back in LA, as they ended in a 1-1 draw. And of course, if you don't know, Houston is one of our in-state rivals, just like Dallas, and there's not much love lost here between the two of these two squads here. As you got Sebastian Ferreira there, who is probably by far one of their top players there, and there you see their setup here. So we'll see. Of course, we've been pretty dominant since we've been in the MLS here against this team. I think we've all maybe lost once. I think by far, they've given us the most grief. Dallas has pretty much been a no-show when it comes to playing us and giving us a good game between the two of us. But Houston here, they are a very defensive oriented, but also too they're very dominant in the offensive side of things here as well. If you don't let them, or if you don't really stop what they're doing and control the way they score, they can get very cute on you and want to really give you a hard time there with the great finishing and passing they have, great guys they have up the middle, just like that. That can cause you problems there, as we did not do a good job there of securing to make sure that ball was secured. And see, bad things will happen when you do not defend against this Houston squad here. As they great job there. Look at that passing game. Just left we left the middle wide open, and not much for us to do there. Is give up the first goal here. So now we're gonna have to try to retaliate and try to come back in this one here and try to score a goal of our own as Corona. 30th minute here, scoring the first goal. So it's going to be a game here that's definitely going to be a struggle for both teams here, trying to see if they can score. And there you see Pereira there scores, as now it's tied up 1-1. So we're looking for a matchup here. It's going to be a good back and forth here. Somebody's going to have to make the other team's going to have to make the other team make a mistake, especially scoring that box. As we see here, we just did a great job there. Had two or three FC players in the box there, and Pereira happened to be the one that was right there where we needed him to be. Makes a nice shot there, and that is going to be the first goal of the game here for FC. It's tied 1 apiece. As Houston here trying to go and try to score again here, as Jones now has it. Jones staying outside the box, and that one there from Corona there, shot there to Pereira, or to Stuber there for the goals. You'll see Oliver, he's in the game here today. And the youngster here going to try to attack here, make a shot there. Clark does a great job there blocking it. As Oliver I think he just held on it a little too long, as will he get another chance to score here, and he's going to do so. But they're going to say he is offsides there. And that's a tough one. Yes, we'll see actually how far he was from all being offsides, and yeah, he was just a hair trigger early there of scoring that goal. So no goal there, as now he gets another shot here as Strides there is able to get that ball away from him, and now ball is going to be shot and be back in play here. Now we get another chance now to try to tag Gilman with the football here, looking for somebody, finds Pereira. Pereira shoots, and that one goes over the crossbar, misses. Still 1-1, as that one is a header, and that one's just a little too high there. And cannot control, for whatever reason, did not have good control of that header. It's now, as Lima is in there helping out with the tackle there, as they get the ball back here, and now trying to push this ball. As Reds has it, Reds gives it back to Pereira. Pereira now going here, finds Oliver. Oliver going in deep. He's going to cross this one over, and that's going to be the Baker who gets the shots. 2-1. Austin leads this one. And a nice finish there. As this young up-and-coming crowd, this is the future here. Baker, Wanders, Gilman. These are our future stars that we're trying to make here in Austin here, and that's just hopefully we'll see more of this here in the near future as they rocket that one for a good play. And now taking a 2-1 lead. Let's see what they can do here now with this shot, as Gilman here just cannot hold on to it, but we do retain the ball. And now here Red's here trying to make a shot, and that one's going to be blocked, but Clark is able to recover there as he makes a nice save. And now Houston now trying to go on the attack here. There's Vera here against the Corona. Sivas Posher finds Stevens, and that's going to be a block. Nice job there from Stover. Getting the nice block. And so now here they are again trying to go for the attack, trying to see if they can get that chance to get that last-minute goal here to try to steal 3 points from us. And now here we are now trying to go back on and put this ball back on our side here. Don't necessarily have to score here. We just got to try to maintain the possession and not let them get that one back on the other side, as we are able to win this one here after 3 extra minutes of stoppage is over with. 2-1 is your final here in in Austin here. So FC finds another way to get a win as they pick up 3 more points here, and of course extend their lead now further away from the rest of the pack here and the MLS. As a great performance there from the fellas. And like I said, this is a good game. I'm glad we were able to put some of the younger guys in there. As Baker and, of course, Pereira both scoring a goal here. And Houston, of course, ending our shot of getting a clean sheet. That's fine. We'll take the win regardless. As 3 more points to our ledger here. As you see there, 61% of the possession time. 39% there for Houston. Tackles won, we won that. Also, as well as tackles, 21-11. Interceptions, they had 9 interceptions, beat it by 2. We had 7. But as you take a look here, like I said, we're doing a good job here of just rotating those guys in here. I think this is a pretty good game here to rotate some players in, give them a chance to see what they can do. Kept a couple of veterans out there to kind of give, with the experience out there helping out. But at the same time, this turned out to be a really good game. For the most part, usually it is between us and Houston when it comes to scoring. So that's not an issue there at all. But yeah, this was a fairly good game there. And like I said, I like seeing the youth go out there and show what they can do, showing the Austin faithful out there what type of team they could be seeing here in the next couple of seasons here, once we get a couple of other players out the door and continue building on to this franchise that we've been doing so far here now in year 3. And Austin, again, having another great performance here as we get ready to get to our 4th and final match here in today's episode. And of course, that will be against the number 2 team in the West. And that right there, as you see there on your screen, is the LA Galaxy. LA Galaxy right now, 17 matches, are 11-5-1. They have given up 30. They've scored 30 goals. They have given up 15. And there you see 38 points. Their last matchup, of course, was against LAFC in that nice little Los Angeles derby, as they won that one 2-1. And right now, looking to see if they can, of course, continue their run they've been on here, especially when it comes to away games, as they are second. They're first. The best away record for the season right now. Of course, we're the best home team of the season right now. So you got the best away versus the best home. And of course, you got 2 teams that can score pretty frequently. So we're looking to see possibly, not necessarily, won't be a clean sheet in the house at all, but we're looking to see if there's going to be a chance there'll be some trading of some scores here. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game here, but I think, if anything, the odds makers are probably thinking that this one's going to end in a draw of some sort. But we'll have to see, as Galaxy here in Austin, as we are trying to wrap up this little homestand that we've had on. Second game in a row now we've been at home. And try to see if we can be dominant here in this one here at the Q2, as the house is full. And there you see our starting 11. And of course, we got a couple of guys there. We got Folk starting tonight, the Wolf starting, as well as Powell's there. And I think that's about it. Yeah. So we got a couple of guys, some center mid and two cams there starting here tonight. Normally they don't get a start. They're usually backups. So, like I said, just trying to rotate guys, keep guys healthy. I think between this game and the Houston game are at least 2 days apart from each other. So we're just trying to rotate guys in and just kind of make sure everyone stays healthy and keep legs fresh out there. Of course, Ryan Hardy did not start in the last game there against Houston, so he should have fresh legs and ready to go here tonight, as we'll see a Diamond. He'll get hit with a yellow card there after a nasty little slide tackle here, as you see here. Ooh. And he was lucky to get that. We'll take a look here, and nice block there from Lima. As he's able to, of course, get himself there. And makes a good play there. A nice save there from Stover. As he is, of course, his job here tonight is going to make sure that those guys in those white jerseys here he's going to try to do his best to keep a clean sheet and try to make sure nobody's going to be scoring on him. As DeWolf has it. DeWolf has to turn around here. Gives it to Ryan Hardy. Ryan Hardy skips that one right in there. And we get the first goal of the game here in 16 minutes in it. As Ryan Hardy scores another one for Austin FC. Nice job. As he just, let's see, look at that pass there. Skips it right past goalkeeper on that far post there. And that's a great, just great little hit there, just knocking that one in there. Putting up a goal here now, 1-0 here in Austin. And it's Ryan Hardy now. Should be getting close to, he's getting close to 30 goals here. It's 27 right now in the 15 matches he's been in so far. So he's on a great run here. He could, honestly, I think he could probably be on pace here to break his own competition record from last season. As we'll see here, nice stop there. Defense now here gives the ball, trying to work our way up the field. Nice job there, find Rez now here in the box. Rez here shoots, and he passes that one to Ryan Hardy. He rifles that one in the net. It's now 2-0 here against the Galaxy. And again, Galaxy has the best away record here, but so far, that is not looking too great here for their part here. And we've been pretty dominant. Of course, it's still early in the game. We still got plenty of time for us to screw up, which I'm sure we'll be doing. But there you see Ryan Hardy. Nice play there. Finished that one off very quickly, as he is going to get his second goal now in today's game. It's now the Galaxy are here now trying to make the attempt to score. And now, oh, come on, guys. Got to get that ball. As Grandsire finds a shot there up the middle, trying to get that cross in the middle there. Nice job there for Stuber, reading that cross and able to make a stop. As now Galaxy here. Oh, moving the ball here. Oh, Stuber. Nice save there from him. And that's going to be a chance now for a corner here. As we'll see them here try to go again. And Stuber makes a nice save. Great job. As he is just trying to do his best to keep that up. And we'll see a pass there now to Ryan Hardy. Ryan Hardy gets around the defense. Ryan Hardy gets tripped up. And we'll look like we'll see here a yellow card is going to be called out. As Chima Atkins there is going to get called on that play. As that was just not a good tackle at all whatsoever. So now we get a free kick opportunity here. Of course, it's been a while since I did a free kick in this game, to say. As we'll see off the crossbar. And that's how the first half is going to end there. So we almost had that one in there. So now we'll see ourselves at the hour mark here. Still 2-0. Austin here trying their best to, of course, play defense here so far. defense has worked in their favor here now today's game. Now Alvarez shoots it back up the middle. That one is going over the crossbar. And that was just a little too much. Lifted that one just up a little too much there for him. Could have had a shot in the net there, but just lifted up just a little too much there. That one started to fly out of his control there. Reds has this one up the middle there. Finds. Oh. Excuse me. I thought we could sneak that one in there. But no, goalkeeper says no. Now Powell's here. He's trying to see what he can do. He's going to get himself in the box here. Looking to shoot this one up the middle there. Finds DeWolf. And DeWolf just slams it. Nice finish there. There's now 3 extra minutes in stoppage. Austin leads this one now 3-0. So narrowly now, any chance of them trying to, obviously the chance of them trying to tie this one up was pretty much long gone. But now, the chances of them even scoring now, it's going to make it a little more tougher now here. So we might be able to beat the number 2 team in the West with a clean sheet here. If we can continue playing the way we've been playing now, final whistle is going to come about, and that's going to be it here as we beat Galaxy 3-0. I thought this was going to be one of those back and forth type of games because, Galaxy, they've been scoring goals as well, just like us. But, yeah, our defense did a great job there. Getting by us a couple times there, but at the same time, we did a great job there of kind of surrounding them and not letting, have them take some awkward shots and giving us a chance to keep this game alive. And there you see Ryan Hardy 2 goals. The Wolf slamming that one in the 90th minute there. Like seeing the younger talent there come in there and score a goal. And that's a great finish there for us. As we had 2 clean sheets in 4 games. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Or maybe 3. Whitecaps, was that a... No, I don't think the Whitecaps... Yeah, I think the Whitecaps scored on us. I don't know. No, we got... see, Salt Lake did not score nothing on us. No, I think all 4 games were clean sheets. I don't think the Whitecaps scored on us. So, yeah. Domino. Never mind. 3 out of the 4 games. Because, yeah, I just realized Domino did score on us there. So, yeah. I think we got 3 out of 4 today. Not bad for... appearances with some clean sheets there. So great job there of scoring goals, and we're hoping that will of course continue on here as we still have another couple more weeks. I think at least another, I forget where we're at in the transfer. We're getting close to the end of the transfer window here, but there you see Galaxy there, of course. They try their best to get in the game there, but like I said, our defense did a great job. As Daniel being looked at for a short-term loan, and I really don't think we're gonna want to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and just cancel that. But as we do a quick recap of the episode here, it was a good wins. We got some good wins there against Galaxy, Houston, Real Salt Lake, and the Whitecaps. But right now, 52 points for us, 38 for the LA Galaxy. As you take a look at the rest of the playoff teams there, Kansas City hanging on there to that number 7 spot with 20 points. And then, of course, you got Colorado there trying to get themselves into the top 7. As for the East, right now, we've really got a really good lead over the Philadelphia Phillies for that supporter cup or the supporter shield. But there you see their numbers there. Atlanta in 3rd place with 29 points. Orlando City with 28. New England with 27. And Montreal with 24. Then Toronto 24 as well. Cincinnati with 22. New York with 22. Chicago with 22. Red Bulls with 19. Inter Miami and Columbus there ran out the bottom there of that one. But as you take a look here and see, we got a big game coming up here against Seattle coming up in the next video. That'll kick off episode 42. We'll also have some action with the Earthquake of San Jose, and a big game against also Portland. So we'll see Portland in action coming up in the next video. So we'll be a lot of these games. I think the San Jose game, home game against Seattle, and then first and last are against or at home in the one game we have in that episode, in that 3-game episode. It's gonna be San Jose there in the Bay Area. So we'll see. We'll see how well we do as we take on the Seattle Sounders. We're usually a pretty good, fun game, a little good back and forth game with them, and we'll see how we do in that one coming up in the next video. So if you guys, of course, enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, and of course, don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new, and hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Of course, remember, Austin FC comes out every Friday at 5 p.m. Central here on ESGNet as well. Here on ESGNet. So stay tuned for that as well for the next one. Should be a good one. Like I said, we usually have a pretty fun time there against Seattle, both either home or away. So we should be seeing a good matchup here with them, even though they're a 9th place team. So we'll definitely be expecting to play tough against them coming up in that one. But again, if you guys want more content of FC or FIFA action, you guys can look here on the channel as well. And of course, don't forget our second channel over here on YouTube on ESGNet plus LP. And of course, we got player career modes over there as well. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.